Hello, beautiful and beloved ones. This is Lorelei from the Tightrope to 5D Music Reactions. And if you're wondering about that strange title, stick around to the end. I'm going to give you a special message about this historic, never before done shift from third dimensional consciousness to fifth dimensional consciousness for the entire planet. So stick around. But first, we're going to start with a reaction to Gabriel Henrique Earth Song. Let me know in the comments. Did I pronounce that right? Do you need to pronounce that H or not? I've never heard him before, so let's go. By the way, I heard this as a Michael Jackson song, but off the top of my head, I don't think I know it. Well, let's see.
What about sunrise? What about the rain? What about all the things that you say the words again? What about killing fields? Is there time? What about all the things that you say was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the brothers shared before? Did you ever stop to notice this quiet, this even shows?
Wow, isn't that beautiful? He's just playing around in all kinds of ranges there. Let's go back and hear that again. Wow.
To notice it's quiet, this even shows. Your dream, I used to place beyond the stars. Now I don't know where we are. I know it all, drifting
stop it because he's so great, and it just proves to you you have such uplifting, wonderful sounds. You don't even have to have words. You just sing this. It's so beautiful. Let me just rewind it. Oh my. exactly saying because I don't know this song. But he's so fully invested, isn't he? He's like so into it. Wow. I'd like to see Michael Jackson do it now at this point so I can see how he did it.
What about baby boy? What about that day? What about all the joy? What about the man? What about the quiet man? What about Abraham? What about deep again?
I got to hear that again with that whistle. Hold on. It's like a female voice can do that. That's crazy. Wow. 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 Holy cow. Talk about, oh my goodness, talk about giving it your all. I mean, like I said, I want to go on here and look and see what the song was actually about. Something about the earth, but I mean, something about love, I think, too. I can't even say. Oh my goodness, but he put his all in there and he just sang. You know what? So many singers just, we have a secret desire to just sing, and it doesn't even matter if there are words, and just, belt it out in whatever sounds and, ranges and all this. We all have that secret desire, don't we? We singers, right? And you don't have to have any words, right? Oh my goodness. So, just sight unseen, not knowing quite the meaning of it, I'm just going to give you my 1 to 10 scale, 1 being very third dimensional, fear, pain, sadness, anger, and 10 being very fifth dimensional, love, peace, joy, bliss. I feel like he's reaching for those higher realms. I feel like, he's just like wanting to be up there. He's bringing some message to us that he's very invested in because he just wants to reach up to the heavens kind of thing. So whoosh. Again, sight unseen. I don't know the meaning of the words, but I think I'm going to go with like a solid 9 on this one. Woo! All right. Oh my goodness. And that doesn't mean how great he did it, by the way. He did a phenomenal job. But it's just about how much it pulls you. It really lifted me up. It uplifted me. It brought me up, So that's what it's all about in my scale there. And if you had to say how great he did it, he'd be off the scale. So, oh my goodness. Great job, Gabriel. I'll have to watch more of you too. So by the way, if you would like to know a little bit more about me, you can go to the About Me video here on this site. It leads you to a longer video if you want to know still more about my Forged in the Fire journey of 3D. And also, if you would like to know about the various things I've created that you might want to be involved in, you can go to the link in the notes about Lorelei on Patreon. And certainly I'm very much appreciative also for your donations and things like that. Buying me a coffee and all that is a really, really wonderful thing. And I'm appreciative of all of you who have done it. Okay, so let's hear our message for today. How can Earth help me to reach the 5th dimension? How can the Earth help me to reach the 5th dimension? And maybe the song might have been about preserving the earth or something like that. I think possibly might have been in there. I'm going to check out the words when I get home, but you can give it to me in the notes too if you want what the kind of song was about. But so how can the earth help us to move to the higher vibrations? Well, first of all, we need to understand that the earth itself is a higher being. Like, so the earth is not just, some big bunch of mud. There is an archangelic being that embodies the earth. And this one, it was a hard, long hole for this one. She kind of had to, her name's Gaia, by the way. That's why we call the earth Gaia as well. So it's Archangel Gaia. And she kind of had to, like, be in dormancy for so many thousands of years because this one's great light and great love. If you were trying to provide a third dimensional experience for human beings that was not that, you really couldn't be very sort of active on the planet, right? Except for creating life, which is always what this one is doing. Always creating life, creating life, creating life, creating life. But the rest of it was kind of a little bit, if you will, dormant to pull the fullness of this one's being into existence, so to speak. You didn't believe, let me check with you folks. You didn't think that an earth that brings this massive amount of life happening all the time in huge and enormous amounts all the time for centuries and thousands of years didn't have some higher being embodying it. You couldn't have possibly believed that, right? I'm just checking in, right? So there is that. So the earth. So now what's happening though is that as she kind of all these higher dimensional energies have come in, she has awakened from her slumber. Now, the earth has always been a place where you could heal, right? Historically, through the ages, natural healers were always using the earth and its various herbs and just even being on the earth and hanging out on the earth and putting your feet on the earth and grounding and all of that. It's always been used as a healing thing. But now, as this one has awoken from her slumber and begins to bring the fullness of her high vibrational beingness to this earth, and this earth is really some say has already gone to the fifth dimension, is just trying to hold a space for some of us who are a little slower to get there, right? You are now being able to get from the earth all of those fifth dimensional energies that she has, that have come in from the sun, and that she holds and brings forth as well. And you think of, like, if you think of it in terms of a male femaleness, kind of, that's why they always called it Mother Earth, because that's kind of the womb, if you will, of life, whereas the sun was kind of considered a father type thing, right? That is like, that brings the energy that's needed and the directed energy, right? Okay, so those are kind of a male-female thought of the sun and the earth, right? So she has so many energies, and along with the sun as well, if you're outside in the air and the sunshine, like, all these energies are there for you. You need do nothing else. If you do nothing else but just go out in the sun and lie on the grass, put your feet on that beautiful earth every day, right? And go out there and do that. You know that you are moving higher in vibration because it's coming right through you. It's all coming right through your body. And you can help it along, as I do, with my various affirmations. Most of them come from St. Germain's 33 Discourses, which I'll put in the notes again. You should listen to it. It's a very, very big deal, right? Telling you all about what's happening here. But, I do that. I help it along. I get even more and more and more of those beautiful energies coursing through my body all day long and holding them there all day long. So the more you can get on the earth, with the earth, and anywhere in nature, it doesn't matter the forest or near the water or in the water or, a lake, a stream, the ocean, the Great Lakes, and the forest and the woods and whatever, the more you can do that. And the more you feel that sunshine coming in, you are literally upgrading yourself. It's activating and upgrading the very dormant DNA in your body. It never was junk, by the way. Hello, scientists. You think God makes junk DNA? Come on. It was always waiting there in dormancy for this time right now, when all of this energy coming in would activate it and bring you to perfection and give you that body that could literally move into the higher vibrations. So that's what we got going on. So get out there in that sunshine and put your feet and your body on the beautiful earth. Okay, that's all I'm saying on this topic today. I'm going to send you that beautiful fifth dimensional energy, the love, the peace, the joy, the high vibrational divine God energy sending at you now. Namaste. I honor the God in you.